on the fence about LeBron.
It was incredible what he did.
I asked Travis this yesterday. Like, what does this round one win do for him, for you?
It goes in the story of greatness. Now, again, he'll always be number 2 to me.
Yeah.
But many people have him number 1. But this is one of the final chapters of the book. Incredible what he did.
Would you be willing to say if he beats OKC that he vaults ahead of Jordan, or at least equal to? Because that's what's kind of what people are putting on the stakes of this.
Why should we worry about something that's not going to happen?
It might, man. That's what I'm saying.
No, it won't,
LeBron.
actually.
It might, Travis,
it
might happen, and I need LeBron to, like, remind me of what's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's incredibly unlikely to happen, and if we get to the point where maybe it's goes beyond 1 in a million to 1 in 100, then maybe we can have the conversation. I still look. This is where you guys forced me to put cold water on something that was actually pretty awesome. Them beating the Rockets was really good. Them beating the Rockets with a 41-year-old best player was good. Them LeBron James being able to go and be the best player on any team at this stage in his career is super impressive. They beat the 5th seed without their best player. Can we stop pretending that they did something that was incredibly impressive? It was the 5th seed without their best guy.
But still, I mean, even without KD, it is a younger basketball team. I think the Rockets had the youngest roster of anybody in the postseason. The Lakers were the opposite. So it is impressive that you got by a younger team in less than 7 games. You got to give them some props for that.
But it's not like they beat Oklahoma City or Minnesota or San Antonio or any
we're
of
not
those teams that were ahead of them. It was a nice win in a series with the opponent missing their best guy. That has
their
to
best
be a
guy
part
too, though.
I understand, but that's my point, is that this was not a clash of heavyweights. This was a team that both teams, or a series, I should say, where both teams were missing their best guys between the 4th and the 5th seeds. It's just kind of it's nice. It's nice. Let's not make it anything more than nice. It was perfectly pleasant and nice. It was great.
Nice. That's cool. I mean, yeah. I don't think they're we're going all Pat Bev.
No, you're not on the score table pumping your
jerseys
fists going,
and whatnot. But
exactly.
Trying to give it its proper due, because the dude is older than Methuselah, and
he is. This
next round is almost impossible. And it's like you said, it's unlikely, but I don't think it's impossible.
Maybe they surprise us.
No,
Maybe
it's impossible.
No,
now, for them to win one game. And by the way, have you seen how LeBron does on Cinco de Mayo? He plays well on Cinco de Mayo in his history.
Yeah.
So if he gets a little Taco Bell in him, because that's the meme I saw, had him holding a Taco Bell taco. If he gets a little in OKC, I don't know what kind of Mexican food they got in OKC tonight before the game.
Pretty good, yeah.
Listen, you guys. I hate that drop. But you guys don't know. Like, everybody has counted them out.
No, we know.
No, everybody has
know.
counted them out.
No, we don't.
Maybe it makes them a little bit more dangerous because everybody counted them out.
A game 1 shock would be incredible for them to win tonight, and that's the only game they're going to win because they catch the Thunder off guard. But they're not going to win the series, and they're probably not going to win one or more than one game.
They don't need to win the series, but they can win tonight.
They can win tonight.
I think if they're going to win a game in this series, and if they're going to make this an interesting series, they almost have to win tonight. This is the one game in this series where LeBron will be mildly fresh, where they've got 3 days off coming into this one. After today, they play every other day. And then, like we were talking about, DeMarco, with the difference between them winning Game 6 or having to go back and play a Game 7, that each game gets progressively more challenging for the Lakers because of LeBron's age, because of the way that the schedule shakes out every other day. So if they're going to catch Oklahoma City a little flat-footed, a little rusty, or whatever you want to call it, because they haven't played in nearly a week. The Lakers at least had a game a couple of days ago. I think the opportunity is tonight. I just don't think it's much of an opportunity. I think that it's so stacked against
I'm right there with you, and this is why I keep going back to it's a stupid argument, and it's dumb to even talk about, but it would be as impressive as anything I've ever seen in sports if you get through this, if you get through OKC, because OKC, even if you do get lucky and take this thing out to 7, they got 2 teams, 2 full units they can roll at you. If LeBron is still standing at the end of 5 games, I'll be impressed. I really will. If you can keep this from being a sweep, I'll be impressed. The only thing I worry about is OKC's been off. They don't seem to gather any rust, and they like to send messages, especially against the Lakers. So what happens if tonight is an absolute ass-kicking? That's what I do worry about.
I think that is the more interesting question coming in, that if they get cracked tonight, if they lose by, let's say, 20-plus points tonight, what does that do for the rest of the series? Because if this is the game that's set up for them to have the most success, whatever that means, and then they go out there and get run over by a real deal in game one, then what does that mean for 2, 3, 4, and whatever you get beyond that? Not much, I don't think. I think that keeping it interesting, keeping it close, keeping it trying to maybe get down to one possession where you can throw in a bucket, where LeBron can make a shot at the end of the game, is tonight. Because if they get blown out, I think that the inevitability of what is about to happen settles in really, really quickly. They've played them 3 times during the regular season. They got blown out twice, and they lost the third game, and the third game SGA didn't even play in. So this has been a mismatch all season long. That's why coming out of that month of March where the Lakers were 15-2 was such a disappointment when they went in Oklahoma City, not just because Luca and Reeves got hurt, which was the worst part of it, but this was their first chance to kind of say, okay, we're a little different. We're better defensively. We figured out some offensive stuff. We're coming in. We're going to at least make you have to work for it. And they were up by 30 at the half.
Right.
It was such a mismatch even with them. So I'm at least hopeful in the sense that you're always kind of hoping for the best, but I'm not optimistic that it's actually going to happen.
You know what sucks? LeBron's going to have to ride this all the way out no matter what.
I know.
And look, they would come out, and I think everybody but LeBron. And it's so funny. We haven't even talked about Austin Reeves. No matter what, you should average 25 at least. I don't know, something.
Reeves or LeBron?
Reeves.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, no matter what, better go off. Right? I mean,
oh yeah.
You have to have a say in this if you're him. But I would bet that OKC is out to demoralize, and outside of LeBron, everyone could. But you can't quit because LeBron can't quit. You got to ride this sweep all the way out, even if it's going to be, stomping after stomping if you're LeBron. So can you imagine what happens to LeBron if he comes out of this series and he can't play? What do you think Chris says then?
If AR, let's just go by your math. If AR gets 25.
Yeah.
And LeBron gets what, 30? 35?
Night 1, 25. Night 3, 18.
You need 60 more points.
Yeah, where's the other 60 points coming from?
We said that, but we said that same exact thing heading into that Houston Rockets series.
This isn't the Houston Rockets.
But I'm just saying, we're being real, though, because we said that same thing going into the Houston Rockets series. Who are they going to get the other production from? And happened to be Marcus Smart in Game 2. It happened to be a Luke Kennard game for both of those games in Games 1 and 2. If they're able to do that same thing heading into tonight, then that's a different storyline because they weren't getting that same level of production in those regular season meetings against Oklahoma City Thunder.
I would say this: Luke Kennard. We saw what happened after the Rockets figured him out. They shut him down, and I think they just gave up on Friday night.
And that's an adjustment thing, though.
Right,
that's an adjustment thing.
Now
for
the Thunder know exactly what to do, and the Thunder are not the Rockets.
But that all goes into adjustments as far as JJ Redick. If they're denying Luke Kennard on that opposite wing, how are you still getting him involved, and how are you still getting the Oklahoma City to change their shifts on the defensive end of the floor?
Listen, this is a huge test for J.J. Redick. For them to even be competitive tonight and possibly shock the Thunder, catch them off guard, would be a huge thing.
God,
but
awesome.
I think have something to – I don't want to say something to prove. He has an opportunity to kind of showcase the ability that he has to match up in a disadvantageous situation. So I think that it's all upside for Redick. If he finds a way to get these games close, if he finds a way to get these games where the Lakers can actually pull them out, it's a huge win for JJ. If the Lakers get blown out, everybody goes, yeah, they were supposed to get blown out. They're missing their best guy. That's the best team in the league. This is a mismatch from the start. It was a mismatch all season long. I don't think any of it sticks to Redick. If they get close, I think he can gain some stuff. I think the person that does have something to lose, kind of going back to what DeMarco said a second ago, is Reeves. If Reeves comes in and gets erased, if Reeves comes in and gets exploited on the defensive end, if Reeves come in and to your point, DeMarco, let's say he gets, you're saying 25. Let's say he gets 14 or 15 or 16. What are you about to go pay for? What are you about to go into the offseason and give a guy, big-time money to be the second best player next to one of the best players in the league, and every time you get into a playoff series, the opposition's able to kind of take the guy off the floor completely. That's going to stick to him. I'm not saying that the Lakers won't go do and give him the money and bring him back. I know that they're going to do that regardless of what the outcome is. But what I'm saying is that this will be another data point on the playoffs, Austin Reeves do not look great together. That he has to have a good series. He doesn't have to get 30 a game, but he can't get erased in this series, or that will stick to him.
DeAndre, so you're paying Austin Reeves to do what? To score, correct?
Yes.
I mean, next year you're expecting him to be the second scorer on this team. So his defensive assignment will probably change depending on when this roster changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would say for this series, for him to score 25 points, whatever you're giving up on the other end, I think you have do the Luca stuff. Luca gives up points all the time.
But you can't have that on the basketball when you have him and Kennard on the basketball court at the same time, which is going to be moments where that is going to happen.
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to have a stance on that end of the floor because you can't have two liabilities on the end of the basketball court.
I'm with you, but his offense needs to be undeniable. That's what I need to see.
Yeah,
tonight.
like to your point, DeMarco, when Luca goes out there and gives you, let's just say, a C- defensively, okay? He's giving you an A quadruple plus on the offensive end.
Balances
fine.
out. That's
fine.
Right.
That you're still, in the valedictorian conversation. But if you're giving me a C- defensively and a C offensively, that's not the second best player on a title
That's
team.
not worthy of the contract you're about to get.
I think that of all the things, look, LeBron's legacy can only be elevated by an incredible performance. JJ Redick's, the way that we look at him as a head coach, I think can only be elevated by a competitive performance. Austin Reeves is the one that has something to lose in this series, as I see it, that if he looks something other than pretty good, offensively in particular, I think we're going to have different feelings about him going into next year. And certainly as we get closer to the playoffs next year, it's going to be a whole, hey, here we go again. Is he actually going to be able to show up and make an impact in the month of May?
The other guy, I was just thinking about the other 7-footer out there. About something to lose and something to gain. I wonder what DeAndre Ayton would do if, we need you. But
what do we think about him?
Way.
You know what I mean? When we think of Ayton, we kind of think of him as a coin flip guy. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not.
Travis,
you never really
I try
count
not
on him.
to think of him. Let me read this. Top athletes, big moments, one night, the OC Sports Awards, hosted by Travis Rogers.
That's me.
I know that guy. June 18th at Angel Stadium. Celebrate greatness and be a part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. Get your tickets now at the OCSportsAwards.org. That's the OCS. Let me do that again. The OCSportsAward.org. Is that right, Trev?
That's right.
That's right. I can't wait.
SportsAwards.org.
SportsAwards.org.
Mm-hmm.
You want to read it?
No, I
sure?
read it plenty times this morning.
The OCSportsAward.org.
Awards.
Awards.
Yeah.
Plural.org.
Yeah, that's why there's an S there.
We nailed that 4 times.
That's okay. Sometimes you got to nail it 4 times. Nothing wrong with that.
The Lakers might. Yeah. Come
on.
on.
You seem subdued today, Chris. Is everything all right? Are you
here's the
missing
thing.
me?
OC Sports Awards.
I got off the air at 10 a.m., and then we had owner Sam Pines was in town, so we had a few little huddles. Then I recorded Mason and Sua, because they were live at Pechanga in a windstorm. So I kind of had
them?
Well, I didn't do live imaging. I did normal imaging.
You recorded their imaging. Yeah.
So then there's sort of this lull, and everybody was like, yeah, don't worry about it for an hour. I said, oh, no. I'm going to squeeze it in on Travis. So I've kind of had this thing where I'm not on the air all day. So I got off at 10 a.m., 5-hour break, and now I'm back.
I got to tell you, you're not bringing the heat today. I feel like you're only in second gear. I was all fired up for you today.
I mean, if we want to make the next 45 minutes fun, we can. But it's not the same when you're not here. And I don't have. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
So I don't have the screen set up. I'll go get my laptop or my iPad.
Yeah.
So that I can look at you.
I see you wearing a gorgeous 7-Eleven hat right now.
I am wearing a 7-Eleven hat. I have my 7-Eleven morning coffee club with Beto and Cappy. I don't know if Beto goes. I don't think Cappy's ever walked into a 7-Eleven for coffee in the morning. But when I'm in Orange County, I get on the train. I like to go to the 7-Eleven.
Nice.
And there's a brand new one right off the 57 Ball right next to my house.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning.
What's your coffee order in 7-Eleven?
Just black. I take it.
Black.
I'm always black in the morning. You know what I'm saying, DeAndre? Always.
Which one?
What do you mean?
What flavor?
So here's the thing.
Yeah. Always black in the morning. See? Walked right into that one.
AM/PM actually started this.
Yeah.
I think. and now 7-Eleven is following it, which is a lot of times in the jugs that are already full. I don't know if the proper term is jugs, but you know what I mean. The
carafe.
Yeah.
You don't know how long, especially when I get in there at 5 a.m., has the attendant made sure that it's fresh. You never know,
Right.
depending on what location you're in. But AM PM always had a little machine that'll make it fresh from the beans, no matter what hour.
Yeah.
Even if you need coffee late at night. Now 7-Eleven is copying it. So I'll go now. I used to just go the standard 7-Eleven or the Colombian blend.
There you
blend.
go.
Now it's like the Colombian Reserve, whatever the beans are, or Brazilian blend. I know that DeAndre likes the Brazilian blend. So you get it freshly ground up, brewed right there. Bam! But no, I always go black, unless it's in the late afternoon.
Okay.
Like, let's say right now when I go to grab the train, I'll stop by this 7-Eleven on 7th and Fig, and that one's a tough one.
Another cup of coffee?
That
You go
7-Eleven is,
man.
you got to gear up for that
Oh,
one.
you do?
Which one?
The one over here at 7th and Fig?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you
not
got
only-
to you got to be in the right
one
headspace.
down in
You
the-
got to be
Yeah, yeah,
Why
prepared
don't
to
you
go
go
into
down
that one.
Olympic?
Well, no, that's the
down
wrong
that way.
direction.
The wrong way?
Wrong
But
direction.
still, it's not as bad.
It's not as bad, but it's the wrong direction. Then you got to cut over. The one on 7th and Fig, you got to request a cup, and then you get an interrogation about why you want the cup. Because if you look like you may not pay, they won't give you the cup.
Won't give you the
So you got to answer what cup. Like, hey, can I get a medium coffee cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, what coffee you think you're going to get? I mean, it's a whole thing.
Really? They interrogate you. Wow.
And I mean, this guy,
Yeah.
he's your size.
He wants to know.
That 7-Eleven, they hire guys
I
that can not only check you out, but also take you down.
Sounds like
They
he's
got to
been
make
burned a
sure
few
that they
times.
can defend the store.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt you could get hepatitis at that
Oh my!
7-Eleven.
See, just go to the other one.
Yeah, but now I'm all the way over there.
It's the wrong direction.
It's the wrong direction.
But then you're dealing with the interrogation, all the craziness. It's the same amount of time.
Oh, I love
It's
something
really
like
not, because then you got to cut over. Flour, you got to cut over flour.
Flour's
Flour?
not bad. Flour has caña.
How much time do you think I got? I only got like 20 minutes to get to the subway,
Run
Union
there.
Station. All right.
Wow.
Okay, I got to ask, though, do you get anything else besides coffee at 7-Eleven, or is it strictly just coffee
Snack?
in the morning and that's it? No snacks or anything?
Hot food.
So sometimes I'll get like a David protein bar or the Bear Bells. You like the Bear Bells? I like those.
He's
Although
not
now
bunches, okay?
now
Bunch will take
apparently-
everything.
Now apparently the David protein bars, there's an outrage because their stats, their nutritional info might be lying. Because there's 28 grams and 150 calories, but apparently they might be lying.
Oh, no.
So that's no good.
All
But the
right.
David protein bars are nice. Have you
don't
had one
get
of those?
The Funch recipe? Like
What's the Funch recipe?
Funch meal? Like
Everything in
some
there.
sort
Yeah.
of Twinkie?
He gets the filet of sole and a
nachos.
champagne at
The
7-Eleven.
sushi.
He opened up his drawer the other day. I was like, what the hell's going on in here?
It's Funchy, right. I know.
But
But
got
he's
a
also
worm.
like 150 pounds. He could
It's-
eat anything.
Doesn't
He's
make
like
sense.
110.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm here.
I had to back off the coffee a little bit
Why?
because I think I was drinking too much.
Well, what's too much?
You were going to have a cup on the way home, right? And
Why the-
Travis, you made fun of me the other day when I was finishing my coffee. You said at 4 o'clock.
Well, it's like, it was later than that.
Later
It was
than
like
that.
we were closing in on 5 and you were still hitting the
What's
coffee.
the cutoff point? I'll ask Travis.
For me?
Yeah.
I have the last cup of coffee I have is when I arrive at the office at around 12:30 or 1.
Okay,
That's the
lunchtime, last
one I
coffee,
have.
last call doesn't affect
Yeah.
your sleep. Do you sleep okay with the coffee you drink?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. Yeah,
I
need to
drink a
back
lot
up.
of water, though. How much water do you drink?
Maybe I should drink more water.
I drink
That might
about
it.
a gallon a day, at least.
At least a gallon of water too. You carry a jug.
Well, I don't always carry a jug, but
You
the
just-
easiest thing to do is just 3 liters in your
Oh.
head.
Look at you.
3 liters are easy. I drink a liter when I wake up.
I think I'll go.
Because
with
you got to
Trav and
flush
cut
the
off at noon.
toxins. You flush the toxins out when you wake up?
Of course, at least
What
3 times a
toxins?
night.
Well, no, there's toxins when you sleep because your body's doing stuff.
Sleeping toxins?
Yeah, no,
sleeping
absolutely. You got to
toxins.
flush out all the toxins.
Have you put the clear thing on the bottom of your feet?
No.
And then,
No, I have not done
Okay,
that.
so you
Ooh,
so
it-
you
it
do
comes out
that.
gross, right?
Yeah, then it comes out gross because all the toxins are there.
There you go.
I've
See
seen
the
that before.
toxins, Travis.
Yeah.
Especially you because you sleep naked. So your body's really cooking while
By
you
the way,
sleep.
we're in prime season right now because it's cool at night and we
Window
can leave the
open.
windows nice and open and a light sheet over the top. I am feeling
So
myself
nasty.
right now.
Yeah.
Prime season is
I don't
crazy,
want to see
man.
that. Oh.
Yeah, when it's cold, sometimes he's got to put undies on.
Oh.
Or you got to put extra blankets on, and then you don't get the al fresco,
Oh.
the refreshing
your
nature
eyes
of
and
the
imagine.
purpose that we're doing it in the first place.
I
Imagine
can't.
Travis naked. Go ahead.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
don't.
I'm just saying.
What's wrong with that?
We all go into this world the same way. We're all going out the same way.
You're
and I'm
born
just,
looking like your parents,
I'm
you die
just
like your
filling it
choices.
in between.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. on a live imaging Tuesday. 40 minutes until coverage begins. Lakers Thunder tonight.
39.
39 minutes until coverage begins with Beto and Michael, the Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off. Tip-off at 4:30 p.m. from OKC. Here we go, game one tonight, and we will continue to talk about it next on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new chili crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I am grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free. So I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Rich Eisen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payments sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Oh, yeah.
And then I saw her face.
3:25 on the live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Shows. We count you down to tip-off. 4 o'clock, Beto and Michael Thompson have the Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off. Tip-off at 4:30 from OKC. Game 1, second round, Lakers Thunder. By the way, now, so if there's a 3 o'clock show, Travis, what time would you arrive?
I typically get there around 12:30, 12:45.
Okay. So you would think at this, Market 2, Los Angeles, big market, afternoon drive,
huge.
You would think it would be, especially with traffic in Los Angeles, safe to say you arrive at least you should walk in an hour before your show. Give you time to prep with your producer and everything. So I ask you, DeMarco, why today? Is it because it's a 1 hour show? Is it because Travis isn't here in the flesh? Is it because it's lit and you think I'll do the heavy lifting? That you didn't walk in.
Wow, that's pretty much all of them.
For 40 until
that's three good reasons right there.
35 minutes before your show is when you walked in.
Well, actually, I was in the back.
No, I saw you walk in. I walk in. No,
I was actually
and I looked
in the
up
back.
at the clock.
I got here at 2:00.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So why'd you walk in at that door with your backpack on at 2:25?
It wasn't 2:25. I got here at 2:00.
No, you didn't.
It was not 2:25.
I have a giant clock in my office too.
It was not 2:25. It couldn't have been because I pulled into the parking lot at like 1:55, and I took the elevator. Yeah, so it was about like 2:05.
Listen, you of all people needs a little extra. Though. You of all people need a little extra prep time.
But go back to the 3 points you made. Aren't those?
So you thought it was? It's a 1 hour show. I'm not going to perform.
No.
Morales is here. He'll do heavy lifting, and Travis ain't here to break my couillons.
We had Travis back me up here. We had our production meeting, right? And we said we got more than enough for a 1 hour show. Did we not?
We do.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that it?
And Chris, it's Tuesday, so we expect you to do the heavy lifting.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Exactly. I don't want to get in your way.
So you used to play sports?
You know what? This is the longest you've gone without saying you died. That's impressed. That's impressive. Go ahead. Come on.
I don't say it that often as like I used to, but it is Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Providence Care with Compassion in Southern California. You know, they saved my life.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. LeBron's going to save the Lakers. Come on.
Stop it. Stop.
I mean,
you can't lie to the people.
I'm leaving the door open. I'm trying to be. What do you call that? When you go to the movies, you have to.
Optimistic?
No, not optimistic. Disbelief, suspending belief,
suspension of belief.
Yes, whatever it is. I'm believing that LeBron can overcome OKC.
He can't. He can't do it by himself anymore. Yeah, they can beat him once.
Yeah, I mean, well, at least tonight.
Well, you keep moving the goalposts. Is it they're going to win the series or they can beat them once?
No, I told you. I don't think they have a prayer, but I'm holding out hope that LeBron can get this done.
I have a question.
It's not
for you.
impossible.
Do you guys think this is the toughest situation LeBron has faced in the playoffs?
I do.
No, it's a good question, but simply because there's not an expectation of them winning the series. Whereas when he was younger in his career, when he had some of those rough Cleveland teams, he was young. He was the king.
Yes.
He was in full effect. People were already saying he was saying he was the GOAT. Many people were saying he was the GOAT. So there was an expectation that he would win pretty early on in his career.
That's my argument.
And he didn't have great teams around him in Cleveland.
Right. But that's my argument towards why it might be, because he's older now, and this is impossible. So what else could be better than this or bigger than this if you get over this hump?
Well, he may be as big of an underdog as he's ever been in his career, if that's how we want to put it. But I don't know if he's had a bigger challenge than being down 3-1 in the NBA Finals against a team that had won 73 games and set an NBA record for wins in a season. That's about as behind the eight ball as you're going to get. Now, to your point, DeMarco, the fact that he was in the prime of his physical life, he did have Kyrie Irving, he did have Kevin Love on that team. It was a more complete team, and he was a different player. But I don't know. I keep coming back to what I mentioned in the last segment. I think the stakes matter. The stakes of the finals are far greater than the stakes of the second round. The stakes of a series where you do have a fighting chance. Maybe you're not the favorite, but taking Love and Irving and beating somebody is not nearly as arduous as trying to drag a bunch of role guys. And
I see what you mean.
This is just one step shy of you have no chance. Now, right. And I really think that barring some catastrophe on OKC's side, that there really isn't a path to victory 4 times in 7 games. Is there a path to victory once or twice? Yeah, probably. But 4 times? I don't know. So I don't know if it's the biggest chance. It's the biggest underdog, but the stakes of the second round, I mean, he's played in the finals 10 times. The stakes of that are always going to be bigger to me than the stakes of a second round series.
Yeah, I guess in the short term it would be amazing from an old man perspective. And I told you it's always hard to grade or critique LeBron because you always have to factor in how old he is. No matter how long this goes, 4 games or 7 games, by the closeout game, I would expect he's going to be out of gas.
Yeah,
maybe
I
even
agree.
sooner with the pace they're going to put on him. But if he's not, if he's hanging in there, if the Lakers somehow pull off a miracle and get 2 wins and LeBron's leading the charge, that might overshadow anything he's done in his 20s or 30s. Because
I think
nobody should be able to do this at his age.
No, I agree with that.
That's what I would say.
I agree with the bar being set at where it is, but I think if he was able to do what you just described, let's say he's able to win a couple of games, and let's say the 4 games that they don't win are competitive. Like, look, they got demolished twice when they played this team in the regular season. The one time they didn't was Luca didn't play for the Lakers, SGA didn't play for the Thunder, so you can kind of put that one in a category all of its own. But if he can keep it competitive, if he can steal a game or two, I think what it does for me is it gives me more optimism for what may ever be coming next season, whatever role he may have, that he can still summon some greatness when required is pretty inspiring, because Luca will come back at some point. I don't think he's coming back this season, but he's going to be back here next year. We know that Austin Reeves is very, very likely to be back. I still, like going back to what we said a second ago, I still think he's got more on the table than just about anyone else. But if LeBron can do the thing, even if it's not win the series, but if he can be like, hey, man, LeBron's keeping them in this, that gives me optimism for whatever's coming next. And I think that is the big takeaway from what we've seen from when Luca and Reeves went down to where we are now, is that LeBron, while clearly not what he was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, he's still a guy that can be a difference maker periodically, and that's really good news for what the Lakers decide to do next, if in fact he's back, and I think we're all kind of on the same page that he will be.
This makes me really miss Luca, or appreciate Luca more. It really is. It makes me appreciate Bron, because you see how much they miss Luca's scoring. They just can't get easy baskets. And the fact that we're talking about they're in round 2, credit to LeBron, but it really makes me miss Luca. If you can extend the series, I know we beat this horse into the ground, but at some point, if you could hang in there long enough, might we see Luca, or is he still a no-go for the second round period?
I've come around to where you were to start this thing. I've come around to for what. That, look, if it's 2-2 after 4 games, if the miracle of miracles is kind of starting to take shape, and Austin Reeves has been awesome, and LeBron looks like he's turned back the clock, and we have another Luke Kennard game or a Marcus Smart game or a DeAndre Ayton game or whatever it may be, and it's close, and Luka has some sort of physiological breakthrough, and he's healthy enough to go play and give it a shot, then sure. But if it's, hey, man, they got one game that they won by 2 points, they got smoked in 3 others, at that point, what are we really doing? What are we playing for? I'd kick the can down the road into next season, because the last thing you want to do is get ready for next year, and all of a sudden Luka is still dealing with some sort of hamstring issue along the way. I've never had a hamstring issue, DeMarco. I don't know if you have, but
not fast enough.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Same with me, have explosive maneuvers.
Never been
to
a
have.
problem, Travis.
Yeah, but everyone I do know that had them, they say that they take forever to go away, and then it takes forever to kind of fully trust it all over again.
And
so
they keep
I don't want to
coming,
start behind.
and they keep coming back. That's the thing. I saw Isaac firsthand, and he'd be okay. And as soon as he stretched out to run full speed, he'd hear a pop, and then he would stop, and then we didn't have him again. And you'd see that over and over with guys with hamstring issues. And I would hate for Luka to have that at this stage of his career, plus with what the Lakers are trying to do. But I'm holding out. What I saw in March, right? What we all saw in March was so much fun. They had so much energy that maybe you could hold out long enough to get the band back together and you make some miraculous run through the West. Who knows? But like you said, there's probably no way you get through OKC, but if LeBron can hang in there, extra dap for me forever.
That's why tonight I think is such a fun game and such an interesting game. If he can find a way tonight, let me rephrase. If they can find a way tonight, if LeBron and Reeves and the entire group, whether it's DeAndre Ayton or Luke Kennard or Jared Vanderbilt has the game of the season, and all of a sudden we're like, holy smoke, look what Jared Vanderbilt got into. Rui Hachimura has 35 points, whatever it may be. Then we can start having the, hey man, when does Luka get close? When is he maybe ready to go? Is there any way you could get him in a game 6? Is there any way you can get him in a game 7? Go out there and get run over tonight, and it's like, yeah, dude, go, just take your time, go back to Slovenia or Spain or wherever you're doing your treatments and get ready for next season, because I think if it goes the wrong way tonight, we're having a totally different conversation tomorrow.
Did you fall asleep, Chris? Where you
No.
at?
Why?
Where you at? I'm just, you're over there slouched in the corner. I can't see your eyes.
Not slouching.
I think he's falling asleep on
I'm just
us,
letting
Trev.
you guys talk. Is that okay?
It's wild on a lit day that you're letting
Well, it's
us
a
talk.
1 hour lit day. We're leading up to Lakers coverage.
Did you not come
He's
in
a
prepared?
little tired.
Did you think
I
we
did a
do the
mo-
heavy lifting?
I did a morning show today.
Are you complaining?
Yeah, but you do a morning show every day, and you're usually, full Morales
Did you
by the
think
time
we
we
do
get
the
to
heavy
3
lifting?
Did you
not
enjoy
prep?
the whacking day drops yesterday?
I did.
What are the whacking? You
From The Simpsons.
promised you'd pay that off. What is that?
It's not. Well, you don't remember the episode, the whacking day?
He doesn't watch the
I don't watch.
You've
The
never
Simpsons.
watched the whacking
No.
day
What
episode?
is the whacking day? I'm asking. What is that?
Did you bring the pre-whacked snakes?
It's a legendary Simpsons episode when it's supposed to be whacking day, which, by the way, is May 10th in the episode.
Okay.
So that's coming up. And the whole bit is that the town of Springfield, everybody gets together to whack out the snakes.
Oh.
Okay, so everybody's got a whacking stick, and it's a tradition that goes back to Jebediah Springfield, which was the founder of the town. But the reason why it was so impactful for me as a kid was Lisa Simpson and Bart don't want everybody to hurt the snakes.
Oh.
So you see all these – the reason why is they want to round up the snakes and bring them into their house to protect them, the Simpson house. But they have to use somebody with enough bass in their voice in order to put the speakers onto the ground to get all the snakes to retreat. And Barry White just happens to be walking by the house, and they call in Barry White. Or he was doing something. He was doing a speech or something.
Barry White
They brought him in to celebrate Whacking Day, and when he found out what it was, he was appalled by it and tried to leave, and Lisa brought him into the house.
Lisa brings him into the house, and he starts doing a version of Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe.
Yeah.
But, give all the love to the snakes, baby.
The bass, yeah.
And it's incredible. And then all the snakes come into the into the Simpson house.
So they save all the snakes.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens to the snakes?
They're all in the house.
They're all in the house. Okay.
But the point is Barry White appeared in The Simpsons.
Out of nowhere.
And, of
Okay.
course, there's the double entendre of it's whacking day. And Homer, and the drop I put in the open, or one of the rejoins yesterday, was Homer said, "Oh, Marge, I got a new whacking stick." And she goes, "Oh."
Right. How does that connect to us?
Oh, my
How does that connect to us? It's not the 10th, is it? Am I missing something, Travis?
A little.
Okay.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, I think the general tone of Whacking Day maybe is not landing the way that it needs to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send me the Cliff Notes.
Yes.
I just did.
I thought Chris did a pretty good job of explaining it. Actually, because I know Morales is a huge Family Guy. I know that you're a big South Park guy. I did not know that you had Simpsons knowledge the way that you do.
Well, I grew up. I remember racing home, my dad picking me up from my grandparents' house, and we raced home to watch the brand new Simpsons when it launched.
Oh.
Like the first episode.
Yeah.
And I remember watching religiously the first probably 4 or 5 seasons on Sunday and Thursday nights on Fox Network when it was just starting out.
Took on the Cosby Show originally.
Yeah. All right. This is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. I'll do a whole breakdown of Whacking Day for you. Okay?
Tell me how it. No, never mind.
Let me tell you about where you can celebrate Whacking Day any day if you want to. My downtown L.A. home away from home. So is Cappy's, the East Central Hotel, right across the street, overlooking Fig, overlooking downtown L.A. The biggest hotel rooms in downtown L.A. You could have this whole show crew in there. We could have a party. Party.
Whacking party.
Yeah, because these new hotels, the rooms are small. A man of your size could barely fit in there. Not at East Central. You can fit the whole crew in there. Okay. And they've got the Nixon Lounge where you can get a cocktail or breakfast in the morning, get that fresh coffee, and the gym. I work out in the gym, so does Cappy. The East Central Hotel, downtown L.A., also the softest towels in downtown L.A. You got your bath towels. You got your washcloths. I use the middle towel in my privates. We love the East Central Hotel. Our downtown L.A. home, away from home, what is wrong with you? It's like you've never done a show with me. The Marco and Travis afternoon show will continue counting you down to the Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off next.
One match, 90 minutes to decide it all.
And LAFC with an impressive 2-1 victory at home over Toluca.
The black and gold head to Mexico with a 2-1 edge over Mexican powerhouse Toluca. A place in the CONCACAF Champions Cup final is on the line.
And honestly, we want to host the final, so we got to go get a good result there.
Will LAFC finish the job in hostile territory? Leg 2 of the semifinal, LAFC versus Toluca. Coverage begins tomorrow at 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's springtime in SoCal, and you're still on those same old floors? Make a power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, turf, all in stock. They even have Cortec, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in a ton of colors ready and in stock. Visit the showroom off the 5 next to the Commerce Casino or check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, and no spring sale beats wholesale.
Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning in every bite. And right now, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $11.99, delivery or carryout. When you're hungry for big flavor, keep the Pizza Hut coming with the $11.99 large 3-topping deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Look, Mother's Day's coming up, and trust me, don't wait until the last minute on this one. Just recently, I took my wife to Burke Williams Day Spa, and honestly, it was exactly what we needed. She loved it. I loved it. It was one of those, why don't we do this more often moments? And right now, Burke Williams has special offers on Mother's Day spa packages across their 9 Southern California locations. Massages, facials, full-on spa days. Visit BurkeWilliams.com and take care of Mom. Burke Williams, ESPN LA's official recovery partner.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
I can't believe you don't know about Whacking Day, man. It's an outrage.
We'll deal with that later.
I told Travis I got out of The Simpsons when Bart was still the star.
Yeah, but they had already done Whacking Day. Was like season 2, man.
That's what I mean. I think I was out before season 2. Yeah.
Ooh, Sedano say.
I get them all morning long.
Oh.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. It's a windy Wednesday. Windy will my Colombo brother.
Yeah.
We'll be
like
in studio
Pachanga
tomorrow.
Wind?
What now?
Like the Pachanga wind?
Sure. Yeah.
You didn't get the Pachanga wind?
Yeah, I got
No?
it. Did you see the
Okay.
clip of today when the?
Oh my God, monster! That's hilarious.
Well, no, Emily was quite animated. You can see it at ESPN Los Angeles when the tent flew over.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is Mace panics in those moments because at Black Gold a few years ago during the ESPN LA Golf Classic, it was a windy day, and Mace went running.
Really?
He was calm.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
calm.
Yeah.
Travis, have you seen the video yet?
I have not seen it yet.
You
no.
will laugh your butt off.
I'll send
It's
it to you,
hilarious. Oh my God. It's
Mace
so
and
funny.
Sue and Emily live from Pachanga today
Sue.
earlier, and they'll be live. Oh, Sue. They'll be live tomorrow at noon. 877-710-ESPN. That's the phone number. Callers number 7 to 10 win a pair of tickets to see 10 years of Pardon My Take live at YouTube Theater today, Tuesday, May 5th. Callers number 7 to 10, 877-710-ESPN. You win a pair of tickets, both of you callers, to see 10 years of Pardon My Take live at YouTube Theater today. So if you don't have plans on this Cinco de Mayo, call now. Don't miss this one-night celebration of sports, comedy, and culture as a part of Netflix's A Joke Fest. Get tickets now at netflixisajokefest.com. Beto Duran, the Cisco Kid, walking in.
The Cisco Kid.
Don't drink that regular Mr. Pibb. Get the zero sugar, man. What are you, a child?
Are you on that machine?
Yeah.
Go
I
look.
bring my own.
Go look.
I bring my own, Jack.
Are we down to just Mr. Pibb?
I think
Original
so.
recipe?
Yeah. But the Mr. Pibb zero sugar is nice. That's a quality item, Clark.
I like Mr. Pibb.
Yeah, me too.
Cold soda's always good. Beto, we've been bouncing this around, man. Gonna be tough. OKC is one of the best champions we've seen in a long time. Would you say close to Golden State as far as dominance? Because they're in the middle of their run.
Not yet, but they're on their way because those young kids are studs. And Laker Talk Daily with DeAndre Hawkins this morning at 11 o'clock. I joined them, and we had a good conversation about it. They are loaded, and the thing with them is their bench could be starters anywhere else, and they get after it, and they are so good.
Okay, so the Laker path to victory looks like what in your eyes? You know what this team is. You've been covering them. I'm seriously. I mean, you've been
hope and fear, baby, hope and fear. And you hope that SGA doesn't show up. That's what you need.
That's it. Okay.
I mean, SGA and like the other half of the team.
An abduction of half the team
Yeah.
in the other locker room, something like that.
Is there anything in your mind JJ can throw at him? Because
no, it's not JJ. It's the players have to be perfect. They cannot do turnovers. They cannot make mistakes. You need everybody to show up, and they swarm and they attack you and they get after you. They don't let you breathe. Like your team, the greatest show on turf, right? You guys would just run down after everybody, and the other team was just exhausted. That's what OKC does, and they go on runs. They'll go on a 10-0 run, 15-0 run. You just have to combat it and get back after it. This is a team that has depth. The Lakers have guys.
You got to appreciate Beto. He's been going to the Greg Bergman School of Content. He played to your strength there by using a Rams comp and your team, the greatest show on turf. You got to like that.
It was unnecessary, but I got it.
You got to appreciate it.
It was unnecessary, but I got it.
That was a nice job.
It was just because I saw the Rams logo, and it reminded me of how fast.
I knew what he meant.
He tickled you a little bit.
A little bit.
These headphones don't work in this area? What's going on in this place?
I believe we have one more timeout, though, right? All right, so that was a quick bite of content.
Yeah.
Then we're going to take a timeout. Then we're going to do straight up with Travis, and then we'll count you down to Beto and Michael. The Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off Lakers Thunder. Game 1 tonight from OKC. You'll hear all of the coverage and the game. And remember, Beto, after the game, with your reaction to the post-game show, right here on ESPN LA and on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey, did you know Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away another house? Did you guys know that?
I see the billboard.
Yeah, another house this spring. This is so awesome. You can have a chance to win a new multi-million-dollar fully furnished home in Orange County. You can earn entries to win by using your Pechanga Rewards card when you play your favorite slot machines and table games, or by entering the social media Lucky Key contest. Then what you have to do is be at Pechanga every Saturday night through May 30th. That sounds pretty cool. It's a happening place. You have to be there by May 30th to activate your entries. 20 finalists compete in the grand finale drawing on May 30th, and one lucky guest is going to turn their key into their brand new home and a new life. You have to be present to win, and you must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate. No duh. While you're there at Pechanga, check out all the other exciting happenings Southern California's premier resort casino has to offer. 24/7 gaming excitement in action, versatile dining option, festival entertainment, and full-service spa and amazing accommodations. I mean, they really, really take care of you there. And there's much, much more. So head to Pechanga Resort Casino right now, just off I-15 in Temecula. You can't miss it. Big building. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more info. See you out there.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The Lakers knocked out the Rockets.
Game over. Series over.
And now the road to the finals runs through Oklahoma City.
And the Lakers advance to round 2 to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Lakers Thunder, Game 1 in the Western Conference semifinals. Pre-game coverage starts today at 4 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. And I'm Ireland. And John, we are friends with Jacob and Ronnie, who is like the guy if you're involved in any kind of accident. So if you get in an accident, what's your first thought? Like, what do I do? Where should I go? Who should I talk to? This is easy. You just call Jacob. 800-345-6789. Yeah, I mean, the car's totaled. Who do you count on? The adjuster calls. Who do you count on? When you can't work, who do you count on? When your kid is hurt, who do you count on? Count on Jacob. Again, that number is 800-345-6789. Just put it in your phone. Once you get it in your phone, then you don't have to think if one of these things happens to you. You counted on Jacob, and it worked out great for you. Absolutely did. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob, 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Smalls here. If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds can turn into sinus infections that last weeks, ruining your perfect vacation getaway. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy, it's stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy at home. It includes prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home, or on the road, you have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours hours at urgent care and no pharmacy lines. Also, no copays. Match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor. Start meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs a medical emergency kit, so order yours online in minutes. It's shipped right to your door. Save $45 with my promo code SMALLS at urgentcarekit.com/smalls. That's promo code SMALLS at urgentcarekit.com/smalls. Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up with Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Straight Up on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it. Straight Up with Travis Rogers right now.
I can arrange you to go over there if you want. 3:51, time for Straight Up. Go ahead, Trav.
Well, I didn't know where you guys are going over. Where are you going?
No. Yeah.
I just caught the end.
Let it go.
He was asking questions about where things are located.
Just
I
let
said,
it
listen,
go.
You can work there if you want.
All right. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Go ahead.
All right. I just didn't want to get in your way, Chris.
No, listen.
Go flight.
It's live. I'm finally warming up, and now we're almost done.
I can tell. You're interrupting. You're giving me little pieces here and there. Let's start with this. You know what's going on is the Dodgers are doing something for the first time in a long time that I just don't understand. Like, I understand the general goal of wanting to keep Ohtani healthy for as long as you can, so when he's at his freshest in the postseason, I understand that that's the ultimate goal. Got it. But what they're doing with him as far as hitting, not hitting, saying, and where it got really weird for me was yesterday when listening to the game on the way home, watching the game when I got home, they kept saying over and over again, hey, don't forget, Shohei Ohtani's pitching tomorrow, and he's going to be the designated hitter. He's going to be back in the lineup. And then you wake up the next day, and you find out that Ohtani, in fact, is not going to be the designated hitter, that Dave Roberts made the decision to take him out of the batting order, to not have him DH, that he's just going to pitch. And I get it. Ohtani's been as good as anybody. He won Pitcher of the Month for the month of April in the National League. So good start on his Cy Young campaign. Do they really think that this is why he's not hitting? It's a bad month, and by Ohtani standards, it's a terrible month, but it's not nearly as bad as everybody's making it out to be. I just don't understand why you are yanking Shohei Ohtani's chain. I don't get it. Let him hit. Let him do his thing. This is something that he's been doing his entire life and doing it incredibly successfully. Let the man swing the bat. They did get 8 runs last night, but they have not been swinging the bat particularly well. They've not been a particularly good offensive team for the better part of a week or so. And taking your best bat out of the order, who happens to be cold right now, makes no sense to me at all. I either don't have him hit at all on the days he pitches, or let him hit when he wants to hit. And I guarantee you he wants to hit. It's the first thing the Dodgers have done in a really long time that I just don't understand. It feels like they're being very reactionary for their most important player, and that's not something that they typically do.
Would it change your mind if it was Ohtani that said, I need a couple of days off at the plate?
100%.
Yeah.
If he came in and said, and by the way, trying to get any meaning out of a Shohei Ohtani quote is a losing error, right? Because he doesn't say anything.
Nothing.
It's always just right down the middle. They're completely
He's really good at it, though, isn't he?
It's amazing. And I don't know if he's really good at it or his interpreter's really good at it, but my goodness, he never says anything. And it's always, I just want to help the team. I'm going to do what the team tells me to do. If he said, hey, man, I just need to catch my breath once in a while, okay, cool. But that's not the messaging that's getting put out there. Right. They were telling us on, what's today, Tuesday, on Monday afternoon and Monday night, hey, Ohtani's going to hit tomorrow. And then on Monday night they said, oh, no, he's not. And then Dave was giving some explanation about how, he didn't look right, he didn't like the body language or whatever it was. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me. And for a team that almost never misses a trick, this seems like something that they're overthinking. Just leave him there. Just let him do his thing. It's Shohei Ohtani. Everything's going to be just fine.
That would be going against type for them to be reactionary to certain things. Or have they been reactionary before?
Not like this.
Not like this. Okay.
Not like this. Quite honestly, like the opposite. They're usually a little slow to respond to something, as opposed to being a little out in front. This is a new way for them to go about
Well, like
things.
LeBron, he's never done it at this age, and he's done it before. So, and I don't think he would allow them to do something that he doesn't want, if that makes any sense. If he wants to hit,
it's a great
he hits.
question. It's a great and quite frankly, tomorrow, I don't know the answer to that. I don't think so either, but I don't know for sure. I think, look, if he basically said, no, I'm hitting, I think he probably would. But there's a difference between that and, man, I can hit, but you guys do what you want to do. Those are two very different answers, and I feel like it's more in the second camp.
Every time I hear his answers, you know what I think? Fairway.
Yeah,
right down the middle.
Yeah, no, he goes out of his way not to say absolutely
Zero.
anything.
Yes.
Straight Up with me, Travis Rogers, is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodkas, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes, clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Well, it was a quick one. It was quick. Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off with Beto and Michael. Up next, Lakers Thunder, 4:30 p.m. Hear it on the app in crystal clear digital audio and on 7:10 a.m. Then after the game, Beto's got your reaction. The post-game show, you'll see that on YouTube as well, along with the app in 7:10.
Let's go, LeBron. Can you give a decent promo? Can you?
I think I do a lot of them, frankly. Listen, next Tuesday I'm gonna bring it hard for you.
Let's go. Come on.
Go get some tacos and some margaritas.
I think I'm going to work from home next Tuesday as well. We good on that?
No.
So you used to play sports?
Yes.
You got like a C effort today.
Oh my God.
Like a C effort.
Oh my God.
Who is your kundingi?
Why see me? Why? How about you?
Yeah.
I thought you fell asleep
Lakers
over there.
Thunder is next.
You never know what